Yada, you ain't know? Listen, if you hear any noise or voice in the background, if you cannot have the willpower, disregard it. All right, lovelies, listen. This video is going to be more. This video is going to be about the integration and shadow work. Certain people don't know what shadow work is, so I'm going to basically explain it. I'm going to use my little. I'm going to just read off, what I got on here on the said little tablet over here. I kind of got it held up and stuff like that, so I get like let you see a little bit right there, just a little bit. Okay, so all right, as as a individual and everything, as you walk and stuff like that, you will see like you have a shadow, so and someone's maybe should question, if they don't see a shadow, you know. So the thing is, why integrate your shadow self? Okay, and let me let y'all know something else. Okay, it has been brought to my attention there is certain ones that certain individual certain ones certain ones call celebrities that have did something very dark and sick and try to do something behind the public's back toward me. Okay, so we're all gonna get to find out who that individual is and who they are and why they attacked me, because they are facing big unfortunate karma. Okay, and here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna let you know. All right, I am the keeper of keys. All right, whether you like it or not. All right, that also includes spiritual keys. All right, okay, all right. The source of all creators has already let me know what this world is ruled by. Okay, this world is ruled by image. I already said this for some previous videos. All right, so take it how you want it. I don't have to do too much. If you know, you know. All right. Okay. Okay. Now, let me let y'all, and I'm pretty humble. So you can't humble somebody that's already humble. So let me let y'all know what I looked up, and I'm going to use like the little Google part here, and what happens. Okay. Why do individuals? Why should individuals be still and meditate? Okay, why you feel me? Integrating the shadow. What is the shadow? Your shadow self, and it's the unhealed part of you. Okay. So this being said, all right, I already looked on Google, and I put in this. Okay, put in this. I said, what happens if an individual does not integrate their shadow self, the unhealed part of them? All right. And then I also put in another one. I said, okay, let me see. And this other one says, why does an individual meditate to integrate their shadow self, the unhealed part of them? So I'm gonna read this one first. All right. So you can hear. All right. So according to this Google part, okay, it says an individual uses meditation. Let me hear it so you can see. All right. An individual uses meditation to integrate their shadow self because quiet awareness creates a safe internal space to face repressed emotions, painful memories, and denied impulses without judgment. This practice transforms unconscious self-sabotage into conscious wholeness. It says, why meditate for shadow integration? Cultivating the observer. Meditation builds the mental capacity to watch uncomfortable thoughts or anger float by without reacting or running away. Accessing the subconscious. Slowing down normal brain activity allows hidden material buried in the psychological basement to surface safely. Somatic release. Breathe and stillness help a person physically feel and process stored emotional pain in the body instead of just thinking about it. Fostering self-compassion. Bringing a loving, neutral awareness to dark or shameful feelings teaches the mind to accept all parts of the self. All right, and here's another little piece here. I will read right here. All right. An individual meditates to integrate their shadow self to bring hidden, unhealed, or denied parts of their personality into conscious awareness. This process reduces internal conflict, fosters emotional healing, and creates a more balanced, authentic, and whole sense of self by transforming self-rejection into radical self-acceptance. Why shadow work requires meditation? Quiet the mind. Meditate stops daily distractions so you can notice suppressed emotions like anger, fear, or shame without judgment. Observe without reacting. It builds the mental space needed to watch heavy feelings arise without fighting them or running away. Build inner safety. Deep breathing and mindful focus calm the body's panic response when scary or painful memories surface. Uncover hidden truths. Stillness helps you spot hidden habits, like why you snap at people or judge others for your own flaws. Heal the inner child. It allows you to offer love and comfort to the hurt, neglected parts of your past self. All right, so that's that part. If you don't integrate that shadow self, you're gonna see that be mirrored. Well, you're gonna be seeing that play in your life, like them unhealed parts of you. That's why it's not about being perfect. Life's not about being perfect. You don't want to try to be perfect. Okay, it's about being whole, the whole you, not a part of you, a fractured part of you. Okay, it's about being a whole you that includes your shadow self. All right, here's another piece right here. Okay, so all right, what happens if an individual does not integrate the shadow self, the unhealed part of them? An individual does not integrate the shadow self, the hidden or rejected parts of their psyche. Those unacknowledged traits and emotions do not go away. Instead, they gain autonomy in the unconscious mind, forcing the person to live out a fractured existence driven by hidden compulsion, emotional outbursts, and repetitive self-sabotage. Psychological and behavioral effects. Psychological projection. People frequently judge, hate, or attack traits in others that they secretly possess but refuse to see in themselves. Self-sabotage. Unconscious inner rules disrupt a person's life, career, or happiness right when things are going well. Explosive outbursts. Suppressed anger, fear, or desire builds up under a rigid outward image, the persona, until it breaks loose in sudden, extreme behavior. Chronic anxiety and fatigue. Maintaining a tight wall against one's own internal energy consumes vast amounts of psychological strength, leading to a depleted half-life. Then it talks about Strained relational and social consequences. Strained relationships. Blaming partners, friends, or groups for personal discomfort prevents true intimacy and mutual understanding. Victim mentality. Individuals feel constantly wronged or attacked by the outside world, unaware that their own rejected inner dynamics orchestrated the conflict. Okay? So here's another thing, okay? You cannot feel uncomfortable unless you first allow an individual or whatever to, if you give them permission to make you feel uncomfortable, then you're going to feel uncomfortable. Okay, so this is all about being mature about a situation. When you be mature about a situation, this means take accountability, or you're gonna get put in your place. Okay, so since I have integrated, you feel me, my shadow self, I'm mature. I can have these conversations. I can talk about any conversation, and I don't be blaming nobody. It's take accountability, or if I see you don't take accountability, you gonna get put in your place. You know what I mean? Because certain one, you feel me, those that don't want to take accountability don't want to hear the truth. So that's why I know what's going on with the, you feel me, y'all say the governmental field, which is being broken down and crumbled and everything and stuff like that. You feel me? So everybody's has to, all their energy is being brought back to them. All your energy is being brought back to you. So that's why if you ain't been integrating, it's gonna come to you and you're gonna be a fractured part and you're gonna feel like things are out of control. And you feel me, the universe gonna give you the same energy you've been putting out. All right. So things go, you feel me, go good for you when you integrate your whole self. Okay. By being still and calm and integrating and, you know, and this, you know what to do. So do it. No excuses. I love y'all. Find something safe doing. Stay accountable. You've been warned.